1. Hi, my name is Tim Provost. It is such an honor to conduct this interview with a man of your intellect.
The pleasure is mine. What would you like to know?
Well, about your defense mechanisms of repression and denial. That would be great. Although I have studied them to a great extent, it is still slightly unclear to me how they relate to Gregor's situation.
Of course. Repression is the expulsion of uncomfortable thoughts from exclusionness into the unconscious, consciousness, into the unconscious. In Gregor's case, he was pushing out the unconscious out the uncomfortable thoughts that his father was in fact evil. He wished to continue to view his father in a good light, like anyone else would like to see their father. However, because of the incident with the apple, we can make the connection that while in his human form, he had repressed these uncomfortable thoughts to his unconscious mind, and then aided this repression with the inclusion of overworking himself. However, once the shell was broken, the unconscious mind flooded suddenly into the consciousness, and he was able to see reality for how it actually stood, similar to how blood flowed out his open shell.
Oh, it's amazing to be talking to someone who has such a high intellect. Do you have any insight on your stages of life and Gregor's situation?
Yeah. One second. In regards to his situation, I would pinpoint Gregor as being in the phallic stage. Although in my research, I had come to previous conclusion that phallus is a symbol of power. I am contradicted in Gregor's situation, and I quote a fellow colleague I had just heard about moments after my revival. There is the image of weak legs, which suggests Gregor's weakness and vulnerability in comparison to his father, who has the phallus, the symbol of authority. This weak legs represents the weakness of his unconscious mind, which his views his father has, and is therefore jealous of. This comes out as weak legs once a transformation has occurred.
I hope you're not sick. I am a germaphobe.
No, it's
Purely dead.
the elixir. It messes with your throat. It's complicated. If you decide to come back like this, I'd recommend having a cough drop. It's really helpful.